Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. I think it's, what day is it? Oh, it's Sunday, January 5th. I just got back from kind of like a long vacation, going home to the Midwest, seeing all my friends and family, and that's where I usually spend the holidays. But I came home to some packages of some new gear, so I'm gonna run through what I got. Okay, so first up, I want to say thanks to Eric Banderas. Came home and got some new climbing rope, some Yale. It's that XTC, I think it's 48 strand, I think. The Safari. It's a good static line. Never climbed on it, so we'll see how she does. I think it'll be good with mechanical. Probably use it maybe for an access line, but probably for just bombing around. And then, I guess, you know what? I am part of the cool kid club. I just got some Yale Blue 42. I've always been a fan of a Yale 11.7. I saw everyone was climbing on this and said it worked really good with the runners and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Thanks for thinking of me, Eric. Can't wait to ascend some trees and bomb around and put it through its paces. Appreciate it. Oh, and gave me a 30-foot hank of it. Probably make this into a lanyard. Should be pretty good. It's pretty static. It's nice and supple. Looks like it'll knot well. So I'll probably turn this into a lanyard. Pretty stoked. Thank you. If anyone's climbed on this, let me know what you think. Okay, up next, shout out to Husqvarna. Thanks for all the support and everything they do for me. It's a great team, great people, especially everyone in Sweden and North Carolina. Thanks for allowing me to be a part. So, this is what we got. Got brand new dang, they wrapped this up good. A brand new 572. Ran this saw a lot this year, actually. Besides when I was on the coast cutting the big second growth, I was using this in a lot of the small patches. And for a lot of the fire season I was in, it's just light. It's pretty powerful. I was running a 36-inch on it. Might be a little much for it, but with a 32-inch, the thing runs really good. I run full comp chain, so yeah, no, it's a pretty good saw. It's I believe, yeah, it's 71 cc's. So, it's your medium. It's a little bit bigger saw. Good for in the tree. Definitely good for stumping, say you're 32 and below trees. It's definitely good. It's quick, it's fast, it's got good chain speed. It definitely likes to stump. So I got the half wrap. So Husqvarna usually has to send me the full wrap, so I'll be adding this on in a little bit. And then a saw that I'm still waiting on is a new 592, which that's my bread and butter. 592 is what I primarily cut with most of the time. It's a little heavy, as like Buckin said, it's a little heavy, but I like it. I run a 36, 32, 42. I've even put a 50 on it and stumped with a 50, and it cut really, really good. It's got good chain speed, and the auto tune works really good on both of these saws. you know, and the air filters work good. Haven't seen a problem with any of that. So another thing they sent me were some new bars, 32 and 36. Thank you. Heavy duty ones. I'll have these around if I need to make some straight bucks, or if I know I'm going to be on some nasty stuff that might break off the stump prematurely and might bend a lightweight bar easier. I'll use the heavyweight bars. Got some Husqvarna chain. Let's see what chain it is. It's not X-cut, but it's square. I know what I like to use. Use square. Probably chuck this on the grinder before I even use it, just because I got kind of a special grind for the area we work in and how I like my rakers. Now, next up, I've run into kind of over the years not having a lot of rigging left anymore. And, you know, with me not climbing the last couple of years, I found myself, you know, having to do some, you know, cutting into trees and make slings fit and whatnot, and also using way too long of slings to make the work. And it gets annoying when you're up there, you know, slings get heavy, especially with blocks. So our obsession was kind enough to splice up some ultra slings of 1-inch Samson 10X. Stuff is gonna be sweet. I love Samson rope, especially for rigging. I don't know, it's bomb proof, you know. Can't wait to use this on some big logs. I got some 1-inch rigging line somewhere too, and probably use some of my bigger, beefier blocks for this. Use this for double block rigging, or even just on some just regular big wood rigging. And this is pretty neat. Who never thought of this for a long time, but our obsession has these, I guess it'd be a tail chafe gar? I don't know. So I don't know, I like it. It's got some weight to it. You can kind of help slinging around a tree when you're trying to get around some fatter wood. And it has the day it was spliced, hollow braid, 1-inch pocket sling, has the date, and then the order number. So that's pretty neat. I got 2 of them. 2 of these. One medium size and one super sized, you know, probably for the porter wrap at the base of the tree or double block rigging scenarios. A lot of the wood we deal with in these pine trees where we live, it's kind of big and beefy, and, you know, cutting 8-foot sections of wood, you know, you're just wasting time. If you got the landing zone and you still have to rig a little bit bigger, you know, have the right rigging for it, and make sure you have the right size slings for it. So we got that. Got the side covers with the beefier dogs from Husqvarna. Kind of going back to my old school ways, using the silky Segoy. This is what I started with as a handsaw, just because it's way easier to cut through bigger wood with removals. And lately, that's all I've been doing is removals. I forgot the Cigar, I think is the other one. The red and black is what I use if I'm pruning. But this one will be nice because I can kind of take bigger swipes and cut bigger wood quicker with this, and it's kind of more of a rigid blade. It's a little bit thicker so it doesn't bend. You got this neat little tip too. Yeah, it's kind of sharp, but I'll use this, and if someone's trying to fling me a rope, I can just hit that tip and just grab the rope. If I'm a little bit far out of reach for them to sling the rigging rope to me. So we got that. And then, like, man. Let's see. Ordered some of these little DMM small carabiners, little lock gates. Pretty nifty. use these for throw ball. Yeah, I use these for throw ball and setting lines and all that. They're nice to have. Keep one on my saddle with a throw ball too. Quick connect through the splice to chuck as you go. Just throw it over a limb to establish a new tie-in point. So we got those. And then last but not least, I made a post a while ago about new climbing lines to try. I didn't know Yale was gonna send me new rope, but now I had everyone tell me that this is the cat's meow. It's Currant. Yeah, I've never used their rope. I got tons of friends that use it. My buddy Boston, he's a representative, and Patrick Fitch, tie-dye tree climber. So this is the Currant Kalimba. I think it's 11.7. Let me make sure. Yeah, Currant Kalimba. It's kind of a multi-purpose MRS, SRS. Elongation is low. Jacket color is sweet. I think it's called Bubblegum. And I got 200 feet of it. So this will kind of, I think, be my go-to when I'm doing big pines and stuff. I was primarily climbing on Samson Hyperclimb or Yale Phantom. And KM, I think KM Max and KM3. I like those because they're a really good ascent line. I'm not a fan of bounce or elongation. It kind of makes me nervous in the tree. So I like to know that every step I take is being used and I'm not just zinging around. And when you're 100 feet plus in the air, it doesn't feel good bouncing around. So yeah, that's basically what I've got. This is my little tree guy Christmas I came home to. I'm looking forward to get back into the work. Hopefully I'm gonna have some timber falling projects this year, hopefully. But my main focus is to kind of start our business to be more of a residential tree care company. That's how I started. That's how Caitlin started. It's kind of our backgrounds, even though we like timber falling more. But I also still really enjoy climbing and taking care of trees and, you know, helping people out. So that's the focus for our company, which is called Sure Shot Forestry. And I'm going to be posting on YouTube a bit more and hopefully do stuff you guys like. I'll be posting more videos with me talking and, you know, kind of going through my setup and hopefully doing some stuff you guys like. Well, thanks for checking me out. If you enjoy this, subscribe, please. Yeah, and I'll be sure to give the people what they want. Thank you. Have a good one, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.